What's up, y'all? My name is Malachi Mally, and this is the podcast that I'm doing. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Santa Rosa, California, and I'm doing this podcast because I wanted to inspire y'all and tell y'all a little bit about myself. So I started this because, well, really, so this mic right here and most of this equipment that I got, I started off because I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to rap, but I was doing that for a bit. I do got a little bit of songs out, but I wasn't actually putting in the that time and effort that like you're supposed to put into rapping. It was basically just sitting there, you know. So I'm like, I was just that I got the mic, I got all the equipment, but it was just sitting there. I was doing all everything else except for putting in the time. So okay, and it had dawned on me too because while I was locked up a while ago, and the last time I ever got locked up, one of my mentors, David Escobar, he was just talking to me. He's like, "Hey Malachi, man, like you got it, man. Like like you can do this. Like I'm starting a podcast, and I want you to be on it. I want you to be one of the speakers on it." I'm like, "Okay, it's cool." And we were doing that for a bit, but I was I was also doing other things. So then we're not doing that right now, but I'm looking forward to what we got going on like later on in the future. Shout out David. So and also my brother he's been saying for months, and my brother's gonna be on this podcast too. He's been saying for months that we should do a podcast. You know, like we wanna because we're both good at speaking with people and speaking to people, asking questions. Like again, we feel comfortable with people. Like haha, joke around, but also we can like speak to you. You know, so he's been saying that for a while now. And but the like what really made me want to do this right now is I see my brother, he's locked up right now, Free J Maney. He said he started his own podcast in the halls. Like I seen him in one of the side rooms we used to be in on the laptop, and he was just talking. I'm gonna put the link in the bottom so y'all go watch that too and like, comment, share, subscribe. So he was saying, and look, this is funny too because he was saying about the whole podcast. It was about 20 minutes in, and so I was watching the podcast, and I got undressed and I started laying in bed. And as I'm like laying in bed, pulling the covers over me, he says, "Oh yeah, he's like, you're probably laying in bed, eating a bowl of cereal." And I'm like, whoa. And then he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "You, yeah, you." I'm like, whoa, like I'm like me. I'm like, whoa, he's talking to me, and he's like, "Yeah, like like get your cheese, like you could do this too, like you know, type vibes." And he was saying that you can do that too, and I'm like, whoa, like I already got because this mic stand right here, it had just came in the day before yesterday, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set it all up then, because it just came in, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow, because it was like 11 o'clock at night. I was getting ready to go to bed, but I was watching the video and he said you could do that too. I'm like, okay, I'm setting up right now. So then that's what prompted me to go to actually do this now, because I just got done with the day, and I'm like, man, I might as well, My brother put me on, so that's what prompted me to do the podcast. And I wanna speak to other people too. Like I got this microphone, I'm actually gonna go out in the public and speak to whoever whoever the case may be. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do is like, comment what y'all think I should do next. Comment any questions you may have about me and myself and who may be on this podcast. If you guys want to be on the podcast too, let me know in the comments down below. Um, I want y'all to like, and I want y'all to subscribe to my channel and share this. Run the views up. Like let everybody know that we going up. You know. So simple. All right, and I want to switch the subject because I said that I was locked up earlier. So I was locked. I've been locked up a few times. I've been locked up. Actually, okay, I was locked. I got locked up 11 times. I went to jail 11 times for like, like man, just buffoonery. You feel me? Just acting up. Just like uh, the first time, the first time I ever got locked up, it was in the mall. It was in the Santa Rosa Plaza Mall. It was at the top because this other kid that I know, Free Joe, he was getting locked up. Well, he was, yeah, because he wasn't supposed to be in the mall. But then the security guards they caught him walking out of the bathroom. And then they pushed him up against the wall. It was like four security guards trying to like handcuff him, and then me and Lil Aaron, Lil Yosh, R.P. to Lil Yosh, you feel me? That we were like, nah, get off of him, bro. I was 14 years old, and he was like 11, 12. He was young, and we were like, nah, get off of him, bro. Like we were pulling him. We were trying to like get him away, and then he got away. But I was just walking. I was just walking. I was just like walking through the mall, and the security guard he came up with his phone. He was like recording that. He was recording me, and I'm like, bro, get the phone out of my face. And he was just recording me. He's like, oh, you're not allowed to be in the mall for 6 months. Like you're banned from the mall. And I'm like, bro, get the camera out of my face. And I try to smack it out of his hand, but it went from, so this the camera, it just went sideways. It didn't even fall out of his hand, and then he just like he dropped his phone completely. He just tackled me. I'm like, whoa, like break it off. Like I'm trying to push him off me because he's holding on to my leg, and I'm like trying to push him off me, but. And then more people came, and then they had all tackled me, and then we're just like it was like a whole like scuffle in the mall. And so that day I had gotten locked up. That was my first time going to jail. And then after that, I went to go stay with my aunt in Lodi, and I was still getting in trouble, so she took me back to Santa Rosa. Then I got locked up again and again and again and again, and then yeah, I was just kept going to jail. You feel me? Until this very last time, from 14 years old to on my 18th birthday, I got released, and since then I haven't gone back, and I'm not going back because we on to better things. We you feel me, pushing positivity and the like. All right. Speaking of pushing positivity, so really, really, my brother, he was the one that was like, I was in the, I, when I was in juvenile hall, I was like, just like acting like dumb, like. And my brother, he's always on the phone, like man, he would look so weird. We'd go in the room and be like, we'd be on the video chat on Zoom, and then he would be sitting there like eating all type of like food, and then because you can't eat whenever you want. I'm like sitting there like, cause he be, mmm, this food is good, huh? Oh, look at that. And I'd be like, dang. I'd be like, dang, bro. I need to stop getting locked up. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, bro. Like, so you can eat whenever you want. So you can get up and shower whenever you want. You can go walk. Oh, I can go walk around. I'm like, dang, I do need to stop getting locked up. Like I need to actually like do something else. You know. So what's in it? I want to be positive. I want to be a positive influence to other people, like more specifically younger folks. Like the youth, because I mean they got they looking at like rap, like they looking at rappers and stuff. And that's talking about like shooting, killing, drugs, and that's not the move. You feel me? That's like that's just gonna lead you straight to where that's just gonna lead you to jail or dead. To be honest, but nah, don't want to go to jail. You want to go like, you feel me? You want to get up and be able to do what you want when you want, chill with your girl, like go make some money, put that money up, put that money into something that you want. Like you could, whatever you like to be doing, that's what you can do. You feel me? So yeah. Nowadays, I'm going to college. Well, I'm gonna start going to college. I was in so when I first got actually okay. So when I was in the halls, I got enrolled into college because I was graduating. So while I was graduating, I enrolled in college, graduated, got out, went to college, went to school. So I was doing that for a bit. My first three classes were computer, computer literacy, entrepreneurship, and acting. I dropped the first two and just went to acting, and that was cool. Honestly, I liked it, personally, and I did that. Okay, so I did school for 2 semesters. I did acting, and then I did the math class. I did acting, and then I did math, and then the third one I tried to do a speech class, but then I couldn't actually go to the college because they stopped. Because at first they were doing weekly COVID tests, but then they started doing mandatory vaccines. But I'm unvaccinated, so I couldn't go. So then I'm like, okay, I have to figure something out. And I do owe the school money, so I'm gonna have to pay the money off, and then go to the school. But I'm enrolling online. I'm not doing a speech class online. I'm gonna do a psychology. That's what I'm into nowadays. I'm just gonna do a psychology class and get into that. You feel me? See what interests me. Moreover, because they got a whole bunch of programs over at the Santa Rosa Junior College. They got like um, career training skills. Like they show basically it's like, okay, what are you interested in? Like what interests you? What are your skills and motives? Like what do you like to do? So I'm gonna see about that. And yeah, get on to that. Also, I'm into business. You know, you feel me? I'm a businessman, not a businessman. So, okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then like eventually graduate, get a degree. Probably go on because this is a junior college. Go on to actual college and be going to school, doing the like, and you know. Also, you see the shirt. I'm going to church. This is like, you feel me? This is actually meant for something. I'm going to church. I started so started going to church a couple months back, and the first actual day I went there, it was a play, and I'm like, whoa, like it was a whole play, and I thought that was like what the church was like into. Like it just, I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. So then I kept on going, and now I'm fully into the church. At first I was just visiting and like spectating, but now I'm in it. They're about to have me. I read the Bible, and I asked if I can go there and speak because that at first so when I got out the halls, I graduated, and I kept on doing good, and that had made it to like the newspaper type thing, and they actually posted an article about it, about like what I was doing with myself in my life, and then at church they heard about it. They seen it on Facebook, and then they said that they wanted me to go up there and speak, and so I actually went up there and spoke, and that was cool. And I was like, okay, I want to keep on doing that, like I want to grab their attention. So then I asked them, I was like, hey, can I do that again? So they said, yeah, just get like a scripture, get what you want to get, your subject, what you want to talk about. And I'm like, boom, I already got it. Jeremiah 29:11. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. All right. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. What does that mean? Really, it's you got to take it into context because the Israelites were sent into exile for disobeying God. So they were in Babylon as captives. They were as exiles. They were in a foreign country, in a foreign land that's not even their land. But God's like, okay, I want y'all. I know that you're on a foreign land, a land that is not your own. This is not your spot. But I want y'all to eat. I want y'all to plant crops. I want y'all to marry. I want y'all to prosper and thrive. Because in 70 years, I'm going to take y'all out the land and put you back where you're supposed to be. I want you to obey me. But everybody else that didn't do what I say, and like they didn't leave the land, I'm about to take them and grind them out. They gotta go. So, but I'm just basically in context. I'm like, okay, like myself, when I was in jail, my mom had passed away, and then I felt stuck, you know. So then I went to go pray. I went to go pray about it. Because I mean, I wasn't even really into the Bible. I was just into just whatever, but I didn't know what to do. So I just started praying. And then that's what got me closer to God. Like, for real. That's what got me closer to it. I mean, I was just, like, I'm like, dang. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? So, yeah. And then that's how I learned the power of prayer. Because it helped me out, I'm like I had no desire to do good at all. Period. I was like a good person, but like I just wanted to like just like I wanted to rob, steal, freaking talk. I was just talking bad. I was talking shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse my language, but just acting a fool, like being dumb, fighting people. It's just But then I started praying. I prayed that I would want to do good for myself and with myself, because that's what my mom always wanted me to do. She'd always tell me, Malachi, you feel me? Do something with yourself. Like, damn, you know. So that's what I'm doing now, and that's how praying helped me. And so I'm reading the Bible, going to church, about to minister to these young folks and everybody alike. And I know it's gonna grow me as I'm trying to grow others like this. Okay, and also I'm working. I got a job. I'm working at Safeway right now, and I'm saving up my money. Personally, my goal is to save up 10 bands. I want to say $10,000, but I gotta do it in 6 months. And look, if you ever know somebody that worked at Safeway or you worked at Safeway, you know that they pay you weekly. They pay you every single week on Thursday. Today's 11. It's 12:39. It's 11:11. But I got paid when the sun was up. Today. It was Thursday, 39 minutes ago. But so I'm putting. Okay, so look, 10 bands in 6 months, and you get paid weekly. How many weeks is in 6 months? 24. What's 24? Okay, what's 10,000 divided by 24? Because that's every week. 10,000 divided by 2. Right here. 10,000. That's 416.66666. So round up, I put 417 up every single week. Doing that in 24 weeks, I should have 10 bands. And then, what are you doing with that $10,000? Investing it. Investing into what, you ask? That's the research that I'm figuring out while I'm going along. Cause I mean, I don't know specifically what to invest it in, yet. Like Bitcoin, personally, I don't even personally. I used to do Bitcoin like right when I got out and I got a job. I used to work at Best Buy. When I was working at Best Buy, I was doing Bitcoin, but like I would put money in. I would put money in, and then like Bitcoin will go down, but I would need the money, so I would like take it. I would take it back out, lose money. I'm like, damn. Like if you know, honestly, if you know, Bitcoin's like low right now too, from what it used to be. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm investing my money. I know I'm investing in something that's gonna grow passively, a passive income, something that you don't have to specifically work on and go to every single day for the money to grow, like a job, like a business. You can start your own business. Uh, you can you can flip things. You can buy and sell. You can buy shoes for the low, sell them for the high. Uh, I mean, for you feel me, for a good price, buy them for a player price, and you flip them. You could, hmm, personally, I don't know, but that's the research to be done. Okay, so and now we on to the next frontier, bigger and better things. What I want to do with myself, I want to speak to the youth and tell them about my. It's called a testimony. Tell them about my story. Tell them what I had been through and how you can apply it. My struggles and my accomplishments to your life. You know what worked for me and what I did and what I've been through. Just my all around story. That's what I'm putting onto this podcast right now. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give it to y'all like the whole thing. That's what I plan on doing. And I'm also working on myself as an individual. I'm working on all these goals and all that like stuff. But I'm also working on myself as an individual, working on becoming a better person, a better friend, a better brother to my older brother. You know, people that have done a lot for me. So yeah, working on that, and most of all, this whole podcast and the overall goal is to inspire y'all to be the best you can be and go after your dreams and goals. You feel me? You feel me? Do what you plan on doing. Just get a okay. You got your dream. You got like what you actually want to be. You want to be a teacher. You want to go to school. You want to work on cars. You want to have your own construction company. You want to have a business company. I don't know what it may be, but whatever it may be, get your dream and then get your goals in order. Save some money. You know the ABCs of your craft. You feel me? If you want to have a construction company, okay, what kind of construction company? You want to do you want to work on houses or you want to work on building projects? You want to work on specifically houses or projects? Just know what you want, know specifically what you want to do, and then know your craft, know how to do it. Like know get some books on it, listen to podcasts, YouTube videos, whatever the case may be, whatever you need to do to actually get what you want to get into. Work on it and pray about it. I'm telling y'all, and you'll get it. You feel me? And pray for me. I'll be praying for y'all. And you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and just run the views up. We going up on the podcast. You feel me? Shout out, shout out the real ones, and free the guys. We out.